This is America. Did you guys see that new video from Childish Gambino? This is America. That video was kind of funny and kind of dope. Anyway, guys, on to the video. I'm quoting some of Anthony Joshua's, some of the things that Anthony Joshua has basically said in the past couple of days. And I quote AJ, "I can't sign his life away and accept his $36 million offer." That's one quote. Another quote. "This fight is going to happen. There's no doubt about it. All it is that I can't sign my life away. I do believe it will happen next because I want to fight and I believe he wants to fight." And that's the last of the quotes. Now, he said some things. He said he believes the fight's going to happen next because he supposedly wants it and Deontay Wilder supposedly wants it. But then he says he can't, sign his life away. Which I don't understand what that means. He can't sign his life away. What does he mean by that? Listen, I have been purposely not making videos talking about this whole negotiation shit and this whole Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, because it's really just me repeating everything that I've been saying for the past 2 weeks, because every article that I see of these guys is just the same nonsense. Is both of these guys playing with us boxing fans, because that's what they're doing with you guys. They're playing with the boxing public. Just Deontay Wilder's team acting like Anthony Joshua team doesn't want the offer. They're afraid of signing the deal. And then you got Anthony Joshua's Anthony Joshua's team, Eddie Hearn, saying that they don't really have the money. And it's just this back and forth of the same bullshit nonsense over and over again. That's why I haven't really been making videos about it, because it's annoying. I don't want to keep repeating myself, man. I don't want to keep repeating myself when I already know this fight's not going to happen next. So yeah, it's just like this whole thing that these promoters, they put these stories out for us to read, and then we come to our own conclusion as to what we think's happening, and then the fight doesn't fucking get made. When, like I said before, when Mayweather and Pacquiao fought, for years, they were just always, you had Team Pacquiao saying why this fight wasn't happening, and coming up with these excuses, and Team Mayweather coming up with these excuses, and this kept going on, and it got boring. It got boring and repetitive and just annoying, and I stopped giving a fuck about that fight. When that fight took place, when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fought, I wasn't excited for that fight. I was bored, because for years as a boxing fan, I just saw them. I was reading these articles and them just going back and forth as to why it was this guy's fault and to why it was that guy's fault, and I got bored of it. I got so bored to the point that I didn't even care about the fight anymore. So it looks like this fight is starting to go that route, especially if 2 years pass. But the good thing is that we haven't been waiting for this fight for that long. It's not like we've been waiting for Deontay Wilder versus Joshua for 5 years. But I'm just don't be surprised if that ends up happening. But I read an article where Anthony Joshua says, it takes its time. It takes its time to build the fight. And that, let's try to build the fight as much as possible. Like, bitch, we've been waiting forever. Like, come on, man. We've been waiting already, man. For at least 2 years, man. But it's just this bullshit where these greedy motherfuckers are just trying to fucking, milk it. So they're trying to milk it, and that's what AJ. They're both greedy. Don't just come at me, don't come at me and say AJ's not being greedy. It's Deontay Wilder. His team is unrealistic, and they're greedy. No, it's both of them. They're both greedy, man. They're both greedy because they're millionaires. I really don't want to make videos talking about Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder anymore. So this might be the last one. I might take a break from these two fuckers. That's it. I'm out.